Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Legend of Bumbo. So we beat the game, beat the basement with Bumbo the Nimble. We may have to do it a second time. And I suspect if we do have to do it a second time, this gold coin will either turn into 2 coins or change color or something. But in that we've unlocked Bumbo the Dead, that's what I want to play as. It might be very hard or impossible to get Bumbo the Lost and Bumbo the Empty. Like, even if we unlock the Lost and the Empty, if they are like the characters in the Binding of Isaac, they are going to be difficult to play as. You're both in a weird position in that this game is not as varied as Binding of Isaac with all of its expansions, and you might actually want that, but you might also come to the realization that that's not a smart move to just try and add more to this game. Okay. So I'm starting across the board with 2 mana and 1 move. I want to make some kind of match. So move this column to the right one. He does have strong puzzle attacks. I would like to be able to have a full poop, but I don't think I can, so do that. So basically you have this collection of mana, and it feels like the game might very well be trying to get you to make that collection into a 1-turn kill. Fly damage over time. I don't know what that means, but it will do something. Okay. I guess you're moving tiles around, which, if you're moving tiles around, you're creating a situation where eventually you would have a board that's almost completely full. Yeah. Well, you're moving the whole column down, not just a tile. And this is all just like the first turn stuff. I mean, just like ridiculous. You possibly could do something like this and win all on the first turn. Of course, you got soul hearts, so you kind of need that. Turn a tile into a heart to get more soul hearts. Sounds like the perfect item you would want. Let's see. I could move something now. Not sure what I want to move though. I'll move this down and this down. Can't get those. I probably want to start with that. Then move this down. Then move this down. Then move this across. Then move this down. And I've messed up. So the only real solution is to do this down. Uh-oh. See, now I'm out of options. I need a match on this turn, and I've got no match. I overly focused on playing around. Is there anything, any match at all? No, there isn't a single thing here. You do that, and then they're just going to attack you, and you're going to just take a lot of health damage. We're still learning, so I guess maybe I'll not immediately give up there, but really should. Okay. The matches, I think, carry over per fight. So, I think it is a case where you may start at 999, but everything I did that first run, that first fight, was a mistake because I was wasting resources doing the whole process. And if I'm having to do something like this, and using all the mana that way, I can never really turn anything into a heart, can I? In fact, yeah. Everything is going to be a problem. Yeah, I need charged attacks. And charged attacks only. If I was getting mana for every kill, there might be an argument to be made for what I'm doing. So it seems like fly damage will just attack something in that row every turn. So if I can get some kind of attack like this turn in one move, if I could just kill the character on the left, I don't think the fly attack though is going to kill the character on the left, so kind of need to make a green match. Just start turning tiles into... No, we couldn't really turn them into hearts. Okay. Now that we have some green, we could do something. Don't have a ton of green. Is it random, or is there a specific order in which it cycles, I wonder? I suspect it's random. Gain coins equal to the next damage taken. Not a very helpful item. Okay. Move that up. Okay. Do I have anything else I can line up? No, not really. So. Match there. It didn't take damage, so that's not a very good item just because you're gonna have to constantly activate it. That's gonna be annoying. Okay. hitting him is not going to stop him from attacking. So there I took a hit of damage. Did I get a coin around that? Well, if I did get a coin, it didn't seem like I did. And yeah, if I take damage here, I'm going to absolutely lose. You would basically need the game to you'd need the game to refill your health after a run like that. Okay. So starting over, we have one move, we have two across the board. The move obviously is to charge everything up. You have to move to the right and you have to move down. So things at the top left of the board are a little bit more movable than this piece, which can cycle down this way and can cycle back this way, but can't in one move go in any other directions. You don't have a one move victory. You don't have any really good poops. So I'll match that and get another move back. I'll match that. My guess is the maneuver here is probably to just make as many matches as possible. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Then you start to think about, well, taking another buzz down is a little silly, yes, but the cost would be different, so it opens up some possibilities. We have one move. I really would love to upgrade my moves. So let's do that. And then move this way. And just, I guess the attempt here is to continuously gain something from each move. So by making a match of 4, you should get like 4 mana for every one move you make. Arguably, if I'm not one move away from a victory, probably should not make the move and just end the turn. Or if I'm not one move away from a match. Which maybe makes the argument that your actual move versus the spell movings are the things you need to make the most of. It's to move an entire column or an entire row in such a way that you are just one away. I guess at this point you could probably opt to not do anything and just wait. Assume victory. Yeah. I could just look at what I've got. Make a match with the one move I have, put that down in the turn. Yeah. I could really use some teeth mana. We'll just miss on purpose just to see. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think you can really goof around for the for hearts. You would have a real hard time with that, but I do think you can goof around for. Well, no, because the mana resetted itself back to the 2/2/2. Okay. So that actually tells me that there's just no point in doing any of it. Let's see. Back up here. Down here. Let's just for safety's sake kill this guy. Move over one. Move down one. Move over. Move over. And I guess it just does not matter. Yeah, you're not gonna get 7 hearts. So doing something like that, just to win in one turn. It almost feels like it was designed backwards, like this character in particular designed the 7+ attacks around that. Alright, extra reward or +1 movement. You know what? Juiced is probably useful here. The real question, I guess, to ask here is how do we pull this off? I think you start by doing this. Smack that guy. Then put the fly here. Let's see. And hope, I guess, that this is worth it. Okay, that gives us 2 moves. Next step is, do we have a move that makes sense? That, I think, worked pretty nicely. Is this a good match? Or is this a better match? Or is this a better match? Take that. Not sure I'm making the smartest decisions. Another fly. Another fly. Take a movement. And then that changed the cost of that movement, which I wasn't expecting, but okay. That is going to make just every spell wildly different. Can I get a match here? I can try, but it's not likely to happen. I'd have to hope that this went down, and then I could do this, and then I could do that. I've already won here, but there's really no reason not to just play it all the way through. Yeah, next turn there should be multiple flies. I don't even know how many would really attack him. I'm not even willing to wait and see. We're at 9 coins now. We didn't take any damage at all. That bumps us up to 22. Now we could increase our damage in one fight, which basically just means increase your damage at the end. Spells hurting more. Let's see if we can do that. Fly damage taking 2. Spells costing less. Oh, that was wrong. I really screwed that up. Increase stats, or go for soul hearts, or trinkets. You kind of want to increase stats, because if I could get a puzzle increase damage here, that'd be really nice. I'll just gamble again. Doesn't seem like you get an achievement for getting 200 coins. stem cells. Soul heart. I didn't get a trinket with that, but we got a soul heart. The number of hints in this loading screen are not particularly high. Okay. Match that. 3 damage. Get rid of that guy first. And now the challenge. We have a bunch of bones, so we'll put this down first. 3 damage to get rid of that guy. One damage to go this way, and then one to go that way. Gives us another move. Take some safety. Fly damage on this guy. Okay. Take that. Attack there. Smack that. Another fly. And it's just better to win on one turn, I guess, so let's do that. Okay, fishhook mana gaining attack or blocks next single attack. Old pillow. Defense is probably helpful when you've got nothing but soul hearts. Alright, one move. Start, I guess. Darn it. Well, that's not gonna match now. It's far too easy to make the wrong move. Okay. Can I move one thing down and make a match anywhere? Can I move one thing right and make a match anywhere? Seriously. It's just way too easy to accidentally hit the stammer on the button. Now I'm wasting a lot of mana. Take 2 moves. Is this better or is this better? This is better. Okay. If I could get some fly damage. set up. Alright, hit this one. Apply damage there. And prevent taking damage by using the spell in that case. Honestly, I think I've probably won, so let's just do that. Do that. Yeah. Let's see, just do this, and be done with it. Really don't have too much to say these days, or now. 3 damage, knocking down those enemies, or should I do this guy? Definitely block next attack, and then move this to the right, and we get another move. Move this to the right, then we can move that up. Oh. This is going to be crazy to do this way, but cycle all this downward. Do this, this, then this. Okay. Let's see. Can I make another match easily in one move? I couldn't make any bones matches. Could work towards something interesting. And in the turn. Okay. Okay. I need a one-turn match here, though. It's the only thing that's going to help. Otherwise, I'm going to take a bunch of damage, which may not be that big of a deal. This is terrible. Well, I got super lucky there. Like, that is nothing but pure luck. Super lucky. I would have had a couple more turns to try and figure things out. Reroll tiles of the same type. It's probably better than getting coins in this run, so we'll take that. And we'll get rid of one of those. Yeah, the weirdness here is just going to be, can you make it all the way to the end here, or do you have to get really lucky? Because probably is a case that you have to get somewhat lucky. It also probably wouldn't hurt too bad to have a just varied experience at the beginning here. Okay. Let's move this down. Do 5 damage. That's quite a lot. Damage here. Let's re-roll all the greens. Interesting. Then let's re-roll all the browns. Interesting. It's actually a little shocking. I haven't made a match so far. Let's then re-roll all the yellows. I'll be darned. If I can survive a turn, there's a decent chance I will win another heart. But there's probably some safety in doing this instead. Yeah, I would prefer to just keep making progress forward instead of goofing around trying to get a soul heart. That bumps us up to 23. Chance of damage up, gain coins on HP loss. We'll go with chance of damage up. Alright. Spells hurt more. For 5. And then spin the wheel again. Increase damage on puzzle matches. The only real problem that could run into is if we run into some enemies in this next floor that require spell attacks instead of puzzle match attacks. That could be very difficult if we start seeing those purple characters. Okay. Let's see. Take this and do just a massive amount of overkill. Now, do we have something we could move to make a match with moving to the right or moving down, or if we got another movement in general? We can make poop. Yeah. Just roll this here. Roll this here. And re-roll all the greens, sure. Didn't have a chance on that one. We now have all kinds of hearts. Taking a lot of damage, and we really wouldn't get the hearts back, so should just, you know what, I'm gonna miss here just because I think I have barely enough. Let's do this. Hold that down. Move this over here. Move that down. Yeah, I still don't think this is doable. Yeah. Like, I'll end the turn and see what happens here, but he's just gonna, like, attack. And then I would have needed a match of some sort to get one more heart. It's just not going to happen. Okay. Block next single attack, I guess. And then in the turn. A lot of work for that to happen. Definitely just win at that point. Penetrative attack with Brimstone. Now, in Binding of Isaac, Brimstone's a very fun action to have. And it's an attack of something, so yeah, I think I'll take it. What does penetrative attacks mean? If I'm to guess, it's going to attack both people in the row. That would be my guess. Of course, I used all of my resources and didn't kill them. That did not go well. We got all kinds of curses going on. And like increasing my damage up at this point is not going to help me. In fact, very little seems like it's going to help me. Best case scenario, I think, is to probably do something like that. Yeah. Which of these is the best match? Double attack there. We are just doomed. Oh, we are in such a bad situation. There's so many curses. Wait. This one may be about to attack. Just took damage because of a massive skull amount of damage. Honestly, probably gonna lose here, so it might be interesting to see what happens if we got 7 curses in a row. I mean, we kind of got nothing else we can do. Well, so much for even going out on our own terms as far as getting 7 curses on the row, which probably would have killed me, but it would have been an interesting, possibly an achievement there, or it might have turned everything around. I guess that is also somewhat of a possibility, is that it for some reason would have done something positive. Feels like the game actively tries not to force multiple curses on you too much. And we just get another F+ on that. Okay. It's not super surprising that this character is a more difficult character to play as. It's frankly more surprising I even made it as far as I did. taking absolutely no damage, playing as Bumbo the Dead probably is your best move, but it is just going to come down to getting very lucky on the items you get and the random rolls and your luck. If you can get your luck status all the way up, that would be very helpful. He is the only character so far that we've unlocked that we haven't seen credits with, at least. But I think it almost certainly makes sense to just go around in circles until we unlock something else. Now you're in an interesting position here where you're gonna eventually have to draw your own line when playing a game like this. Either the line is you've gotten all the achievements, you've unlocked everything, you've done everything. In Legend of Bumbo that seems fairly doable, whereas in the Binding of Isaac there's always at least one thing that's way more difficult than everything else. So getting 100% achievements on Binding of Isaac or Binding of Isaac Rebirth is probably not worth your time. But yeah, I definitely would want to go through each of these characters a couple times. I think we can probably get all the way to the ending twice with each of these characters. With each ending, there's a decent chance of unlocking a new item like Brimstone. Brimstone there would have been way more helpful earlier on, but it wasn't super helpful later in chapter 3 when we actually got it. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and give me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.